Yeah.
Like, either way, you're fucked, so. Fuck, I have no idea where I'm going.
Yeah,
Just gonna
this
go
level's
around.
huge. I know there's a mastermind somewhere around here, but I don't know where the
Yeah,
fuck
I
he
just
is.
killed him.
Oh, you killed him?
Yeah,
He dead?
yeah, he's dead as fuck now.
Well, thank God for that. I got the archvile that was over there, and then the mastermind's like, "Oh hey!" And I was like, "Oh
Hey
fuck!"
guys. There's a teleporter down there. I just noticed that.
I'm gonna go take it. See where it leads me.
I gotta run
Oh, it's back over here. Okay. Yeah, this is the point at which the levels start getting absolutely fucking huge, and I found a secret with a teleporter.
trying to figure out how to get down there. That takes you back to like previous areas of the map for some reason. How the fuck did that platform?
Yeah, there are holes in the ivy fence. I've hopped through a couple of them, but what's this? Oh, yeah, I was already here. Okay, let's go up here then. But I heard that, like, where are you? Where are you?
Running on near the vines.
See if I can't find you, because I found a hole in the fence if we go a level up from where you passed me earlier. I hear a monster down there. Okay. Yeah, you just passed me. Let's go all the way down to the end. There's this thing we can press to go up. Yeah, you see that glowing statue thing? Yeah, press that. And we can go up. And then there's a hole in the fence over here. Yeah, there it is. I can't get up there.
There we go.
Let's drop down with a hole. Wherever it is. Okay, so where is that guy?
Here's the exit.
Is that one Ragatron there?
Yeah, I already killed him.
Okay, go ahead and take it. We'll move on to the next fucking level. Oh my god, that level's long.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. This series is going to be longer than I originally thought. Cuz
Got that right.
we're we're up to episode 13, 14 and we are still have 10 levels to go. Yeah, this is another absolutely huge level. What the something just damn near killed me. Something did kill me. I need more shotgun shells. I have some rockets. Get out here, bitch. Yeah, eat my rockets, bitch. But you just want to give like a spoiler warning and talk about what was so disappointing about it, or what?
I mean, we can.
If you want to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, you'd be doing most of the more talking than I would at that point. I've read the books, but the books don't go up to where they are in the show, obviously. So yeah, spoiler warning, we're going to talk about Game of Thrones. So, what was it about this episode that pissed so many people off and got in this season?
Oh, I mean, the whole White Walker army was destroyed in the third episode. So that, like, the attack on Winterfell by the White Walkers just ended after episode 3. Arya kills the king, the White Walker king.
That's supposed to be Jon Snow. He's the Azor
I guess not in
Ahai.
the show. Nope.
God damn it.
That plot's basically solved right then and there. And then the next part, the invasion of King's Landing by Daenerys, and Daenerys teams up with Jon Snow's team. They basically just hook up because they fall in love with each other, essentially. Daenerys and Jon.
That's kind of weird.
They have an alliance, like a military alliance, and then of course they go to King's Landing, and she fucking snaps and burns the entire city to the ground, the civilians and all.
Okay, so I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they didn't have enough time to fully develop that. And it was kind of like when Darth Vader, Anakin Skywalker turned into Darth Vader. Like, 1 minute he's like, let's go get the Chancellor. He's a bad guy. And then the Chancellor kills all his friends. He's like, oh, I guess I'm the Chancellor's man now. Something like that. Because that was so poorly handled in Revenge of the Sith. Because it was like instantaneous. Good guy to bad guy. It just not well done at all. And yes, it's foreshadowed in the books that she might have some of that bad Targaryen blood, you know?
Yeah. And at this point, she has one dragon left, by the way. So
I remember.
Got killed.
I remember, like, I think one of them died in one of the books because, if I remember right, it was like said dragon was like eating villagers or something like that, so they had to kill it.
Yeah, the first dragon was killed by the White Walker king. Like, he threw a spear at it and killed it in the sky, and then the other dragon was killed by a giant bolt from a ship from, I can't remember his fucking name, but there's some. Yes, I don't remember a lot of the names from the show, honestly.
Stannis?
I can't keep up with the names. I have no idea. He basically he fucks Cersei and teams up with her, and he gives her like boats and whatnot to fight off.
Then it wouldn't have been Stannis, because Stannis was trying to take Cersei down because he found out that Cersei was screwing her brother, which is just gross.
Yeah. So during King's Landing being fucked over, Jaime and Cersei die together. She deserved a better death, though, honestly.
Well, Cersei deserves to die.
She was just crushed by, like, falling debris, essentially.
So they didn't know how to fucking kill her? They couldn't have, like, Jon Snow kill her or something?
No. And also the Hound fights his brother. The Mountain, I guess is his name.
I could have sworn the Mountain died a lot earlier because I thought he got into like a fight with because they have that let's settle our differences in one-on-one combat thing that they do,
Yeah.
like a duel except they're using swords and shit. I thought he died in one of those because he got stabbed with like a poison spear.
Yeah, he might have in the books.
At least that's what I remember happening, and my knowledge of it is from the books, and it's been a while since I read the books, so I could get. I remember him getting stabbed. Maybe it wasn't the Mountain. Maybe it was someone else. But I remember him getting stabbed, and Cersei was like, "Fix him, get him back to health," and they were just like, you could hear him screaming all throughout the castle.
Oh, damn. So after King's Landing falls to Daenerys' forces, she basically controls it, and Tyrion's her right-hand man the whole time. So yeah, Tyrion obviously leaves King's Landing like earlier on in the series after he kills his father.
Yeah, I was gonna say he pops out of the wall and like shoots his father with a crossbow.
Yeah, he's taking his shit or something. His father's taking his shit and he shoots him on the can.
For some reason, I thought he was in a study of some kind, but I don't remember.
He might
I
have in the
remember
books,
him
yeah.
being shot in the chest with a crossbow. That's what I
Yeah.
remember.
Of course, in the show they gotta make it more, and just more memorable. So he's taking his shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he basically. Everyone disapproves of Daenerys just killing all the civilians at King's Landing, pretty much. So John doesn't like it. Tyrion doesn't like it. So Tyrion just says, "Fuck it, I don't want to be with you anymore. I don't want to be involved with this shit anymore." And of course, Daenerys arrests Tyrion. John John basically knows he has to kill Daenerys because Daenerys is evil now, essentially.
Yeah.
So
Which,
that's what he
I
does.
mean, you could see it coming, but if they rush it and do a piss poor job of it, you know, that's bad writing, still.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if you were expecting it to happen, it still comes off as bad writing. Boy,
So
am I-
John stabs Daenerys and she dies, and then the dragon, this happens in the throne room in the King's Landing, by the way. So of course the Iron Throne's there in front of him. Dragon comes in. Of course the ceilings collapse from the fucking fighting and whatnot. Dragon pops down, sees that John killed Daenerys, and then the dragon breathes fire and melts the throne. The Iron Throne.
Why?
Yep. The dragon melts the Iron Throne, and then flies away with Daenerys, and then they just disappear from the rest of the show.
So what happened to the Unsullied? Her army?
Oh yeah, the Unsullied. I guess just by the end of it, they didn't really mention too much about what happens to them. I guess they just leave, and the others basically tell them that they can have their own. They can make their own house essentially, and like rebuild somewhere else. I think that's what happened to them because they didn't really go into detail about that.
I thought the Unsullied would like charge in, like I don't know, maybe Jon is there with the dragon and the Unsullied charge in and they see that Jon has killed their leader and they're fucking pissed at him for it, and Jon has to single-handedly fight them off with the dragon or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Jon's basically arrested by the Unsullied, which makes no fucking sense. They would have just killed his ass. Even Grey Worm didn't kill him. It's like completely out of character for him, honestly, but... Of course, oh yeah, fucking... and by the end of it, they choose Bran as the new king of the...
Really?
Yeah, Bran is the king. Bran, yep.
Jon Snow should be king. He's a
That's
Targaryen.
what I fucking said.
He's a
the rightful heir.
Targaryen. God damn it!
He's the rightful heir to the throne.
Yeah, he is a Targaryen, and he's not an insane one because he's also part Stark. Because his mom is Eddard's sister, which means Eddard never cheated on Catelyn Stark.
Yeah. So yeah, basically Bran becomes the new king of Westeros.
I like Bran as a character, but he doesn't do anything.
Yeah, he's in a wheelchair. He doesn't have any human emotions because he's transcended that, of course. Being the three-eyed raven.
Yeah, the three-eyed raven thing that can see the future or predict the future or something like that.
I guess that's good for being a king because he has that otherworldly outlook on everything. But
yeah, didn't he leave Winterfell with Hodor because he didn't want to be the Lord?
He actually stayed in Winterfell up until the siege of King's Landing.
I thought he left Winterfell after Theon Greyjoy attacked it.
Oh, he did, yeah. Like earlier in the series, he did. But
went exploring beyond the Wall or something.
Yeah, he was with them. Yeah, he was with them earlier in the season or earlier in the series.
So, you said Arya killed the Night King?
Yeah.
That's supposed to be Jon Snow. He's the Azor Ahai.
I don't know. I wasn't one of the writers.
This is what happens when you get way ahead of the guy that actually knows how to write. You know?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was a weird. That was the longest episode of the series as well. The fight against the White Walkers. It was also the darkest fucking episode. I'm sure you've seen memes about that.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Yeah, I've seen memes about
it. Really
this
dark.
Series. Okay, I think I figured out where the fuck we need to go. Where are you?
I have no idea.
Come back to the red door. Okay, let me show you this. Good. Watch.
Oh, okay.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Wow.
That shit looks like a stained glass window.
What the fuck? Okay. Let's drop down here, I guess.
How the hell were we supposed to know that shit?
It's starting to get cryptic now.
Oh, so we got the stairs to extend. Oh, Bran?
So, oh yeah, Jon leaves. Jon goes north.
Why? Why would he return to the Wall?
Yeah, he goes back to being a Night King. He goes back north, and Arya and Sansa stay back.
Why would he ever return to the fucking...
I thought that was so dumb too. Believe me. Because it's also weird because because Jon kills Daenerys and Dragon takes her away, and then it cuts to black, and then it changes scenes to it cuts abruptly to Grey Worm leading Tyrion in front of like a council of all like the other main characters that are still left to figure out what to do with them and whatnot, what to do with Westeros and whatnot, and like they just skip over the fact that they arrested Jon. And they don't even mention the fact, like nobody even mentions the fact that Jon's the rightful heir, which is kind of weird.
Yeah, he's half Targaryen, so...
No one even, yeah. Because I guess the only people who really know are his sisters, Daenerys, because Daenerys doesn't want people to know that he's the heir.
Yeah, because she's Targaryen too.
Yeah. And
she has a claim to the throne as well. Although Jon would make a much better leader than she would because she's got the mad Targaryen thing going on.
She's
and Jon doesn't. Jon is more of a Stark, I should say.